G'day, ladies and gentlemen. This is just some Aussie gamer, and welcome to The Sims 4. So, we're currently in Creator Sim, and basically today's idea is we're going to do an episode based on Aussie Battlers. So, very similar to a sort of Rags to Riches series, except the difference is that we're sort of going to give the sim a house to live in with basic amenities and stuff like that, which is the kind of thing that, like in Australia, an Aussie battler is sort of anyone who, goes through battles in their life, basically. So there's, or has to work hard to make it from the, bottom to the top. So that's, sort of what I'm going for. Don't know how successful it'll actually be in the game, especially seeing as I don't actually have that many add-ons yet. Obviously, I plan on changing that. But I'm sort of just going to go for a typical Aussie bloke that's just sort of, out of high school, decided to move out of his mum's place. He's looking for a cheap place, to start his life, basically, as an adult. Maybe somewhere where he has to get a roommate or whatever to help, afford pay the bills, etc. So, yeah, that's my idea for a series, an Aussie Battler series. So let's see how it goes, and yeah. All right, so first things first, I want to go for something real Aussie on the name. I also want to go for a male. I will obviously do an episode in the future with a female, but for this playthrough, we're gonna go for a male, and we're gonna make his name extremely Aussie sounding. Simply, because it just sort of fits the narrative of the game, and I'm also gonna go for names that sort of represent Australia's location or what Australia is known for, or things like that. And I'm basically gonna create a family or create many offshoots of a family from this bloke. Well, that's the general idea. So let's call him Red, because Australia's got a lot of red soil. And let's name him Southern as his last name, because Australia's in the Southern Hemisphere and it's known as the Great Southern Land. Definitely want a young adult. Now, I don't know how to make his voice sound Australian, and honestly, I probably can't actually do it in this game. But I'd say maybe something slightly. Yeah, I mean, look, that's probably as close as I'm ever going to get to having that bit of a Aussie twang to his voice. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dreaming. Alright, let's pick some aspirations for the bloke. So, he's going to be the original sim in the creation of hopefully a lot more Sims playthroughs. So, I don't know, I'm almost tempted to select family, but, he's probably only going to be used in like one episode and, maybe potentially have one or two kids depending on what happens, that we can then use for future playthroughs. So I don't know if family's the best trait. Bugger it, I'll just go with family, seeing as he literally is going to be the backbone. Large loving household. Yeah, let's go for successful lineage. Lineage, I should say. So this bloke's basically going to be himself and his dog. And then we'll obviously, if things are a bit tough on the bills side of things, we can get a roommate. Now I've already built a house for him, so I also hope he can afford it. So let's go with Aussies tend to be pretty self-assured. Maybe I'm, maybe I'm biased. Yeah, let's make him a foodie. We're pretty into our food over here. Yeah, right. Let's go with loves outdoors, because we tend to love outdoors over here, and especially now with COVID-19 and the opportunities to go outdoors sometimes being reduced, or, yeah, you know, we've come to love our outdoor time even more at the moment. So, all right, let's I mean, his face looks relatively you know, true blue Aussie at the moment, but I'm just more looking. Yeah, I mean, those eyes look alright to me. Let's lighten his skin up a little bit. But we've got to, he's probably been at the beach getting a tan over the various summers, so don't want to lighten it up too much. The hair itself, that suits sort of a Aussie bloke. This, I'm being very, just sort of grouping everyone into the same category here, so. Beard? No beard? Is he too young for a beard? The only problem is if I don't select him to have a full thing of facial hair, he can't really grow it, so. Yeah. I think I'll just go with that. Any accessories, glasses? No, we'll give him a necklace. Let's go with that one. Yep. I think that works. Does he need a hat? I don't know, the sun out here can be pretty brutal, so. See if there's any hats I actually like. I don't think, nah. Not really many that I like. Alright, let's sort out his clothing. So, I don't have too many add-ons, so this shouldn't be too difficult, but so this is what, just his everyday outfit. Okay, cool. So we don't want to go something too hot, and we don't want to go something too cold, because we can pick those at a later point here. Yeah, that looks alright. Oh, he's got a tattoo. Sick. I'll leave that. And just like a basic pair of jeans. Yeah, I don't know if I like those. What are these things? Oh yeah, that sort of works. If I change the shoes, anyway, it should. I'll pull his muscle mass down a little bit and give him a bit more of a dad bod, and that way, as part of the gameplay, we can sort of get him to save up and buy some gym equipment. So, alright, I'm pretty happy with that, except for the shoes, which I'll fix up now. Go with, yeah, that works. Is it worth? Let's see what it looks like with some socks. Just get him some, I don't know, black socks. I don't know if I like the black. I don't know if I like the white either. What about... That's crazy. Yeah, bugger it. I'll just go with that. Jeez, my mouse is sensitive. I'm just used to having an old, non-sensitive mouse. Formal wear. So, I mean, look, this bloke's going to be living in Oasis Springs because it sort of represents the game's best version of the Aussie Outback or rural Australia. And I figured, seeing as I'm setting this around an Aussie Battler style playthrough, I may as well at least put him in something that sort of looks relatively like Australia, and then I guess we can sort of move him at a later date once he's got a bit more money, act as if he's moved to the city or something. So, for formal wear, yeah, I don't mind it. I'm not a big fan of the colour. I think I prefer that colour more. And I'm not really a big fan of those pants, but I sort of get the feeling because of the amount of add-ons I have for this game that I'm not going to have too much flexibility there. Get rid of the bloody hat. That's not for his formal wear anyway. Oh, jeez. I've removed his hair. Whoops. That wasn't meant to happen. Is that the hair that he had? Well, it's very similar. We can pretend he did his hair up a little bit for formal wear. And I don't know. I think I prefer. Yeah. I think that's. I think that suffices. All right, athletic. I mean, yeah. I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. Let's, if he's gonna be living in rural Australia in the outback, we may as well give him some slightly lighter clothing, because I get the feeling she's gonna be pretty hot most of the time. Do they? Sort of wish they were available in other colours. Ah, that works. I'll get rid of the slippers. Yep. Party. I mean, what the hell is that? Geez, Sims does some random stuff sometimes. Yeah, I don't mind that. Maybe let's try and get something other than black. Yeah. I mean, because it's a party, I'll keep the accessories. I'll just try and match the rest of the clothes a bit better than, like pink socks. That seems a little bit insane, if you ask me. Nah. I got those, like belt or whatever. Yeah. Maybe something like that. I mean, definitely going to have to change the shoes. Jeez. That does not look right at all. Looks a little bit better now without the socks, but maybe can we change the colour to like... That's better. Yeah, that's better. That works. Swimwear. I mean, there's not that many options in my game, so I'll just go with that. Looks relatively swimweary to me. Hot weather. I mean, what do we got in terms of singlets? Rainbowy singlet, but that can be changed to that. Oh, why are the straps so small on that? Nah. Not going to do that one. Yep, that works. And I quite, yeah. No, for some reason that just doesn't seem to work as well with the hot weather as what I thought it would. That's, yeah, that's good. Wow. Does it go with the red, or should I? Yeah, that's better. At least in my eyes it is. I know some of you are probably like, what the hell is this bloke doing? And the answer is, I don't really have much clothing taste when it comes to The Sims. So, nah, not those thongs. Just go those thongs. And yes, I'm aware thongs in Australia, that's what we call thongs, as well as the underwear. And then what's this? Cold weather. Okay. Definitely nothing Christmas themed or seasons themed, because in Australia Christmas is during the hot weather. So geez, you're doing a lot of hmming, bro. Like, I don't think you could analyse your clothes that much, but I quite like this top. I just don't know if I like the, basically everything I've picked for him is black and grey and white and black and grey and white, and maybe try and mix it up a little bit. I don't want it to be a boring, I won't use any words there that I might get me into trouble. But you guys know what I mean. So it doesn't have to be super formal, but the top I've picked is formal-ish. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think the shoes are a bit too dressy, so let's just go with like some, yeah, brown boots. Why not? That works. Alright, so add a pet. I'm going to add a doggo. Now we need to do some sort of, Australian cattle dog, hey? Australian shepherd. I'm tempted by those two because obviously this is an Aussie Battler playthrough and, they're two Aussie dog breeds, especially, like, Australian Shepherds are actually quite popular, so... Yeah. I think I'll go with that. I quite like the body, tail works. I even quite like the coat and colour pattern, honestly. Furs? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna... Pet clothing? Yeah, well, we'll give him a collar. Yep. That works. Maybe a little bit of muscle, a little bit of body fat. So what is he? He's active because he's an Australian Shepherd. Yeah, yep, fair enough. But Aussie Shepherds, they also seem to be relatively friendly, and they're also pretty smart dogs in my personal experience. So what do we call this? What do we call this guy? Because, I mean, we're going to call him Southern last name, but, I mean, the bloke's already got almost a pet name, really. Let's just call him Buddy. Let's be really generic and boring. Alright, well, I'm pretty happy with that. Still not sure on those white socks, but whatever. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played The Sims, I'm not going to lie. So, here we go. Now we have everything the way that we want it to be. So, we have 0 money, and we have a basic house. So, I spent some time building this during my dinner before. So, we've got 2 bedrooms just in case we need to grab a roommate. TV for entertainment, and a kitchen, and a bathroom. That's it. The dog has a dog bed and a food bowl. And this would be sort of the setup of a typical old 2-bedroom house here in Australia. I mean, some of the furniture and stuff in here is very modern, but in terms of the size and shape, and yeah, we're sort of set in Oasis Springs to give that feeling of Australian outback. So the first task for young Red here is we got to get him a job, because now that we have $0, there is no way that he's going to be able to pay his bills if he doesn't have a job. Welcome wagon. Yep. That's the other thing we're going to have to do. We're going to have to get him to socialise quite a bit, because, there's pretty good potential for him to need a roommate, especially at the start, to pay the bills. Now, what is an Aussie Battler style job? So what's this? This is business. So, career branches, management and investor. Yeah. Mailroom tech. That's alright. And then another thing that sort of comes across as being sort of, a basic job that you would get just out of school would be, something culinary related maybe. I think that's definitely not a tech guru. I mean, barista and fast food employee, or a retail employee, or a manual labourer. I guess the only problem with those jobs is that they're part-time. And they're not really going to help us make our money and make progress. So, Yeah, let's go with the culinary career. I mean, yeah, yeah. Yep, culinary. Made the decision. Let's do it. Cool. All right. So his daily task is to prepare some food slash mix some drinks. Well, he's definitely not going to be able to mix some drinks because we don't have enough money to own a bar. So for the moment, let's do a friendly introduction with the neighbour, get some social up, make some friends, get to know the people in the neighbourhood, and then we'll cook something soon for dinner, seeing as it's late afternoon on a Wednesday. And yeah, then I think we'll probably call it for this episode. So I'm going to go 3 times speed because nobody really wants to watch the Sims have a conversation. I like how the dog's getting involved. Oh, that's cool. Yep, alright mate. That's enough chatting to him. Let's Oh jeez, can't even fill the bowl. Woohoo! Okay. Yep. Interesting. So have a quick meal. Let's have a ham and cheese sandwich. Is this going to count as preparing food? I don't know. We might have to wait until we've done our first shift before we can actually complete that task. Now, are you able to give some of that to... Yes, you are. Perfect. Mate, what are you... Oh, you're going to take it out to the dog. You're not going to get the dog to come to you. Bloody hell, who's running this household? You or your dog, mate? There we go. Cool. So, that should keep... at least it should keep Mr. Doggy, or should I say Buddy, happy until hopefully the morning. Alright, well, I guess seeing as we don't have